Hello and welcome to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be starting up a new playthrough on the channel. This is Warhammer 40K Mechanicus 2, which is obviously a sequel to Warhammer 40K Mechanicus, which came out a few years ago now. I did play it, not on the channel. It might even have been sort of prior to beginning my channel, which was about 4 years ago now. But it's kind of like an XCOM turn-based strategy type thing, obviously in the Warhammer 40K universe. It's pretty cool. I didn't complete the first game. According to Steam, I played it for about 16 hours, which was a decent chunk. But yeah, looking forward to diving into the sequel, which came out as you're watching this yesterday. A big thank you to the publishers as well for providing me with an advanced key. So yeah, let's dive in. New campaign. Let's see, difficulty modifiers. I guess that's something you can do in the custom, perhaps. I probably will do the tutorials again. Like I said, it's probably been a few years since I played the first game. Vigilance, I don't know what vigilance level is. To be honest, I'm probably not going to know what most of this stuff is until like until I've actually played it. Like living metal gain, I don't know. I think I'm just going to play on normal, and yeah. I mean, I have no idea if you can modify any of those settings mid-campaign, but I'm sure it's fine. Hecateus 4, Adeptus Mechanicus Forge World, Inceptive. Tithe grade, does not. Okay, there's a lot of stuff. I probably won't read all of that.
I can confirm the presence of Xenos structures.
Dead Inquisitor Steamroller, your objective is to explore and catalog any Xenos artifacts and report back to the Omnissiah node.
Such a shame to finally find what I have sought, and not bring anything back.
Limit your activities to observation. Our Forge World is young. We would know what has been here before. Only then can this region be consecrated to the Omnissiah and its bounties exploited.
Of course, Prime Hermeticon. My maniple will locate an entrance to the underground structure. Let us venture deeper. There is always so much under the surface for the taking.
All right, straight into it. Enough fire in the right place can solve any problem. Okay. Investigate the ruins. Let's see. So, this is all in the binaric language, I think, which is kind of what this faction tends to speak in. So I'll provide the commentary for that when it's not in English. Topographical scans confirm structural entrance bearing 931.
A door left open for us. Perhaps seismic activity has opened it. Excavation Manipole Eta 7. Scout ahead. Secure the entrance.
Command line deployed. Pattern cautious, thorough.
These ruins belie the much larger structure beneath. There is much here I find familiar.
Archival memory scrape in progress. Confirmation null. Convergence 0. Okay, I'm not controlling this, they're just doing that themselves. Emergent. Anomalous energy readings. Unknown origin.
Xenos, my hypothesis holds true. The day will not be wasted after all.
Necrons. Like the ancient robot faction. They sort of have quite ancient Egyptian sort of stylings, weirdly. Welcome to Mechanicus 2. It's a turn-based tactical RPG in which you take control of a powerful leader supported by a group of combatants. To avoid defeat, you must ensure your leader's survival at any cost, even if you sacrifice your other units. My turn. During your turn, select any of your units to play it. You can play each unit once per round. Okay. That's fine. Movement and weapons. By using a movement action, a unit may freely move up to its movement limit during its turn. Each weapon action may be used once per turn, but be careful. Okay, so after you can't mix the movement and the weapons. Once you've used a weapon, you can't move again. Traits and statuses. Traits are passive effects. They sometimes require specific conditions in order to trigger, so don't forget to read their descriptions. During a skirmish, a unit may also be temporarily affected by positive or negative statuses. Once you finish your turn, click that. Okay. So what's this? So this is Scaevola. Some units have special actions known as skills. Unlike weapon actions, skills can be used at any point during a turn without restricting movement. Okay. So where do I see my skills? This is movement, obviously. I guess... why are those grayed out? I'm not sure. Got an axe, blaster, and a little pistol thing. Zenorite data curse. Apply weakened and immobilized to the target. So I can't click those. Alright, let's go to the servitor. After suffering damage, generate a cognition point. Again, not quite sure what this is. Okay, I can rotate a bit. This is... let's see the details. This is a Canoptech Scarab Swarm. We don't really know the details at the moment. I expect maybe we'll learn more about them as we fight them. For now, I guess we can only do a melee attack. So let's move. Let's move here. Do this. Okay, so it's revealed they've got 5 HP. We did 2 damage. So that's fine. What about this servitor? Can I just click on him? Oh wait, I think I misunderstood. Yeah. Okay, so. I thought we'd move all our units in our turn. I think, yeah, there's an initiative order. So we get a turn where we can move any of our units once per round. But then the enemy's going to take a turn. So, okay, so that is it for my turn. Okay, now it's back to us. Why did they went twice? Okay, let's look at cognition points. Generated via unit traits, cognition points are a resource unique to the Adeptus Mechanicus. Use them to empower your leader's movement, weapons, and skills, or activate your leader's canticle. Or to activate your leader's canticle for a unit. Okay. You cannot have more than 10 points stored. Okay. Canticles are special enhancements exclusive to Adeptus Mechanicus units. Each Mechanicus leader grants 1 unique canticle to the units under their command. So in the case of Scaevola here... Oh, we do it while we're looking at the unit. So the next weapon action this unit causes +1 damage, and that's with this sort of resource that we generate. Okay, but if we were to move, I think I should be able to hit them. Let's go over there. Let's activate this. And then we're going to damage. Did I activate it? Or maybe I need to select the unit? Okay. Now we'll do the attack. So hopefully we can do 3 damage. Yeah, I think it went from 2 to 3 to 3 to 4 damage. That was a guaranteed kill. But it didn't last, so he's worn that off now. Okay. Just the 1 damage on our ranger guy there. Okay, so maybe we'll move Scaevola last. So this ranger... Augmetic Sight. After attacking an enemy target at range 5 or more, okay, so we actually probably do want to take on Scaevola here and maybe kill this thing. So I've got... Can be used in melee range. Well, oh, I see. This is cognition point based. Fair enough. Okay. I'm just going to go here. Let's use our little pistol. Didn't kill them, unfortunately. Reanimating. Oh, just him, I think. Not the ones I've already killed. Now we've got the Scutarios in. Thing is, they're going to take damage if they move away, aren't they? But I don't think it can be used at melee, so I don't really have a choice. So it's going to take an opportunity attack, but we're going to have to move it back. Oh, yeah, 2 damage. Okay. Once per round, a unit can make an attack of opportunity. Yeah, kind of get. If you play D&D, you get the idea of attacks of opportunity. Let's go 2 health. So what are we doing here? We're doing 2 to 3 damage. So why don't we kill this one? We need to be more of a sniper, though, I think, to generate these points. So, these warriors. Ooh, okay. I think I've got armor then on Scaevola. This is the timeline. Useful tool for planning your tactics each round. Player turns are marked with your faction icon. In your turn, you may activate 1 unit of your choice. Yeah, well, we got that now, haven't we? At the start of the skirmish, an enemy's unit's place in the timeline is hidden. It's revealed when the unit first activates or when it is targeted by weapon or skill. Use this information to prioritize threats. Okay. Reinforcements. At the end of each round, the reinforcement step occurs. During this step, both you and the enemy have the opportunity to deploy any units held in reserve to the battlefield. These units are then placed into the timeline for the next round. Once this step is complete, a new round begins. Okay. Alright. Cool. So it's our turn now. What I might start with the ranger now, and can I shoot this guy? Just wonder if yeah, I can press 2 and activate that. So he's just in our range. So let's do that. Generated a cognition point. Yeah, we wouldn't have killed him anyway. So let's just do that. Okay, they didn't attack. Oh, no, they did attack. Just a bit delayed. Well, they've moved now, so we don't need to worry about them right now. There's this guy, though. So with Scaevola, we've got the Volkite Blaster. It's a heavy weapon, can apply burning to the target, bypasses armor. What's its range? 6? Is that? Ah, right. Yeah, okay, so we can move, though. Let's move up here. And he's just in our range now, so we hope to do some decent damage on here. Only 3. It did do the burning, though, which is hopefully going to be good. I could use that as well, but I'm not in range. Now, what's this one? Weakened and immobilized to the target. That would be a bad idea, you know. Okay, so we'll leave that there. Us again. My attack. I don't. We can move here without taking an opportunity, so let's just do that. And then we hit it. Back to us then. Okay, well let's just move up, I guess. So he took an extra damage, so he's pretty weak now. I wonder if so our rangers. Yeah, so we bring him up to like there. And then hit him. Victory. So they didn't have a chance to bring in the reinforcements because we ended the battle before that one that was reviving could continue doing so. Okay. Electromagnetic. Electromagnetic radiation anomalies. Negative. Emergent. Partial exigency report from Servitor 99-7 Gamma. Location 18.9 meters below.
An emergency? What is the servitor's status? Report.
Communications interference. Request cannot be fulfilled.
Then we shall have to see it for ourselves.
Okay, they're moving in. I think now that we're in the map, we get a chance to sort of dictate where we go.
Satisfactory? Evidently worse for wear.
Not satisfactory. The servitor requires attention before it's functional, so I guess we repair. Assess the condition of the servitor and attempt any necessary repairs. Let's do it.
The servitor's logic circuits were burned out, and the gyro sextant misaligned. These have been corrected. Report on its status.
Servitor 997 Gamma functioning at minimal capacity.
It will have to suffice.
Okay, so it's been repaired. We've got a new unit. Good. And what are these things? Probably just stages of the, like, event that we've done, I guess?
This one is damaged. Its machine code generator must be malfunctioning. Servitor, engage low Gothic speech mode.
Servitor 997 Gamma auditory response mode initiated.
Good. I would scour this place for its secrets, but it is unwise to tarry. Survey our immediate surroundings and report.
Core chamber detected beyond gateway.
The mechanics of fate have put a door in our path. Surely the Omnissiah wills us to delve further.
I guess this is probably for the purpose of the tutorial. I'd imagine that we get more opportunity to sort of direct us in normal maps. The Xenos technology of the gateway is unresponsive. Decide how to proceed. Subtlety. Attempt to open the gate by finding and examining locking mechanisms in the hope of operating it directly, or aggression. Blow it up, basically. Let's try subtlety.
A modulated current applied to the locking components should produce results.
Power spike detected.
And it opens. There is no obstacle that will not melt away before a sufficiently cunning application of knowledge.
Okay, yes, we open the door.
Excavation manipulator 7, and mostly intact. Servo skull, find us a way back to the surface.
Calculating optimal routes.
For an eternity, we slumbered. And as we slept, we dreamed of half-remembered lives and new forms of cold metal and hate, of shackles broken and gods humbled, of the empire that was ours and the galaxy that bowed to us. From her slumber awoke Nefershah, our guard to the Pharaon Sankotep. Nefershah, she who was to decide the fate of Kivroth.
Okay, so this is... Oh, no, we're being the Necrons.
Biotransference. The cold of the great sleep. I have dreamed, but now I wake.
The weight of eons lay on the tomb of Nefershah. The Vargard knew her slumber had been a long one, but there was no telling how long.
There is no time to wallow in our past. I am the hand of the Pharaon. I am the Vargard to Sankotep. My duties are to the throne. Cryptek Kynox, attend to me.
But I was not there.
It's like he's narrating past events. Okay, I'm not in control of where they're going again, so I'm guessing this is just for this tutorials type area.
Nefershah found herself faced with alien intruders. She regarded the creatures with as much mild curiosity as anger. They appeared partially biological and carried weapons of strange and inefficient design. They moved to attack, but Nefershah gave no quarter.
Only the ignorant would despoil the tomb of a Pharaon's Vargard. For that ignorance, I am the punishment.
Alright. Reanimation protocols. The first time a Necron unit is destroyed in a skirmish, its reanimation protocols activate. A round countdown timer will appear, and when it reaches 0, the unit returns to play. Cool. Arise. Some skills like Arise allow you to accelerate the return of units undergoing reanimation. Okay, so instantly ends the reanimation process. We got some guys here. Sort of obviously a bit closer to the action. Have I got a range on this? Oh, I can do it anywhere. Is it those? I think it's... Oh, we got one here as well. Thing is, these ones are both sort of in melee range, so it might be better, bearing in mind I think these are ranged units, to maybe this one. Oh, it did all of them. Wow, I thought we'd just be doing one. Okay. Right, so what have we got? This is like a melee action. This is Imperious Advance. Charge in a straight line and inflict damage on the first entity encountered. Dominion level. Okay, I don't know what Dominion levels are. Probably this, but I don't know how we charge it. What does this do? After suffering fatal damage, enter into reanimation. Okay, so we kind of knew that. Okay, this is... Can't do it diagonally. You can only do it sort of northeast, southwest. I could... I don't know if that will block us. Let's go here. Ah, it does block. Okay, this is LA. I guess I might be done then. Is this also me? This is also me. Okay, Blade. So what do you got going on? Got that one. When attacking a unit with less than 50% health, attack twice. Oh. Okay. Imagine these are currently at full health. I go over to that one. Take cover. Some units can use cover to prevent themselves being targeted by the enemy. Okay. So I could move there and attack this one. But in all likelihood, this unit's going to die. So. Dominion. Each time one of your Necron units inflicts damage, the Dominion gauge fills by the same number. Okay. The gauge is fully filled, a Dominion level is gained, and the gauge... Okay. And the gauge resets. Okay, I see. So we're at Dominion level 1 now, I guess, of 5. Is that right? Is that right? No, this is the Dominion level, and this is how far we are to progressing the next one. He's still alive. Now, what do we got going on here? Reanimation. The number is Legion. When this unit is killed, it has a 20% chance to resurrect in your guard after the skirmish, with 50% health. 5% chance increased per Dominion level. Okay. Got an 8 range on this. Doesn't look like he can get into a firing position on any of these, though. I was hoping I could attack again with that one, seeing as it was low on health, but it was not to be. Is that us? Oh, we got some bugs. Oh, they come up through these things. Oh, that's cool. Now the scarabs, they can move over. So they fly, basically. 1 to 3 damage. +1 for every 2 HP this unit has remaining. Okay, that should be alright. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Well, we don't need to worry about that right now, because he just moved. So I was thinking, can I get these guys over to the Ranger? What's this? Self-destruct protocol. Oh, it requires Dominion 3. This is quite fun. I mean, I stand to be corrected, but I don't think you get to play as the sort of enemy factions in the first game. So this is quite good. Yeah, I should attack with these, because I think they're going to die next time. hoping this guy's going to activate and kill once. Right, that one might be in my range now. Guess that was an opportunity attack, probably? Right, now we can go in on this one. It's an automatic kill, it looks like. Sweet. Right, yeah, so we probably need to move ahead. Kill. Few turns. So it's just this guy, isn't it? So can we shoot him? There we go.
The tomb of Nevershah was extensive, and its observation protocols long dormant. Until they were fully activated, the Vanguard had to seek her cryptic advisor alone.
He's doing the cryptic crossword.
These unworthy trespassers must not be permitted to become troublesome. And still, Kynox is not present. My cryptech should be in attendance.
Okay, so we decide on an approach. We can be hasty. Let's go proceed with caution. Nevershah, wary that she may have been awoken by the presence of danger in her tomb, proceeded with caution. No consequences. Good. These load screens are a bit long. I might get in the habit of pausing them. Well, pausing recording through them. Deployment. At the beginning of each skirmish, you'll need to deploy your units onto the battlefield. Place and move. You can also remove a unit with right-click. The number of units you can deploy is limited by your leader's capacity, which can be increased through upgrades. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, so, well, that's our leader. Now, who have we got? Is that Scavola? Oh, it's Engineer. And they might just be on the map. What we got here? Flayed One and Necron Warriors. Yeah, so... Flayed One, we probably want to be able to sort of get in on that ranged unit. Don't have any deployment tiles over there. What do we have? Ranged there. Ranged there. Is you there? 4 or 5? I mean, I don't have any others, so... I mean, this guy, I think, is just on the maps, so I guess that's it. Yeah, so we want to do something about this guy first, I think. What about getting you up just to interfere with his business? Does it have to be him? No. Let's see. And you can get up there, and yeah, let's get up there and just really mess around with this Vanguard. No, this... Yeah, Vanguard. Okay. Honestly, yeah, I think... Should we just shoot him? Me again. I could bring the other one online. Or I could wait and see if these guys get sort of knocked down, perhaps. What are you doing? Damn, you just killed one that was resurrected. Okay. I did not know that was a thing. Armor and defense. Some units have armor and defense, making them harder to hit. Each point of armor reduces incoming damage by 1. That's the blue line. Defense regenerates each turn and absorbs incoming damage before it can reduce the unit's HP. Now, where do we see that? Some weapons... Okay, so... We had 1 armor, 1 defense. I think the one in the shield is the armor? And the blue line might be the defense? I'm not sure. But the blue line might regenerate. Okay, so we got this guy up here. What do we do about him? Possibly not a lot. We might be able to hit the servitor though. Ah, not quite. No. Oh, we're just out. It was slightly foolish, wasn't it? Well. Don't have anyone on regeneration protocols. No. Me again. I want to get over and help our guy. Oh, he died. Damn. He's a threat, isn't he, clearly? I just gotta move these guys. Oh. Getting a little tight there. This is a skill, so I should be able to just do this. I do have... Oh no, I don't, because he got completely wrecked. Okay. Okay, cool. I can't quite get in range of this guy. Are we still there? Should attack twice, right? There we go.
Cryptek, are you damaged?
Nothing that cannot be attended to later, Honored Vargard.
Good. Attend upon me, Kynox. What has caused this interruption to the Great Sleep?
The tomb's observation routines have deteriorated over time. Their data is incomplete.
How long has it been?
More than a quarter turn of the galactic plane. Many stars will have bled and died since we last looked to the heavens, Honored Vargard.
I see. Then, for all its sacrifices, immortality is undimmed.
The partial data indicates more biological entities are inside the tomb. Some warriors were roused in response, but they were destroyed.
So, we have an infestation of these vermin. The first of my duties is to see them exterminated. I shall attend to the security of my stasis crypt first, then drive them from the tomb.
Oh. Back to Scaevola. Are we in control
You're
now?
still missing Engineer Devos. It would be logical to rescue him if he yet lives.
Reloading regret. Set level 3 out of 10.
Though an escape route is the highest priority, it would be an unforgivable waste to squander this opportunity to examine a Necron tomb. I lost treasures beyond enumeration to the exterminatus at Silver Tenebris. The wantonness, the waste. I will permit no such tragedy here. Less than useful. Should we come across Devos, all the better. But for now, I must determine the best route through this labyrinth myself.
Topographical scan indicates structure extensional directions. Assigned life signs L. Watch for any intelligence or technology that can be acquired, or ignore the information riches. No, let's examine. Multiple undetermined energy signatures located. Approximate escape route divination in progress.
The tomb is no mere dead structure. Something stirs here, even if it sleeps. The circumspect approach was clearly the correct one. Thus, the pursuit of knowledge is always rewarded.
Cool. Fewer enemies in the next skirmish. That's good. Good.
More resistance. The tomb is not merely defended by dregs and stragglers. It is awakening.
Suppressing fear response to maximize logical processing. Partial success. Okay. So what do we got? We got the Vanguard, the Rangers, and the Servitors. I can have 5. So these guys... Yeah, they're kind of like infantrymen, aren't they? So maybe have one there. Have one there. Wouldn't mind a couple of snipers backing us up. And maybe a servitor just to put out the quota there. So our snipers, not quite. We can get there. The Vanguard, you've got... So we haven't used you before. He's immune to irradiated. Skilling. Inflict exposed, generating a cognition point. In that range. His carbines, same range. We can get there. Let's do that. So we can generate... Okay, let's generate a connection point. Do I use one to do 1 more damage? This will do 2 to 3. Sure. Shoot at it. Cool. So the irradiated thing... at the end of its turn, suffers 1 damage that bypasses defenses and armor. Oh, cool. These guys are immune to that status effect. That's good. Us again. Can I get the sniper? It might be better to get another infantry in. Maybe around this side. These guys are pretty slow. Yeah, I might put in a shot on the one behind. Give him another damage. Okay. I can move further. It would cost me cognition, or I could just come here and shoot. So let's do that. We got bugs! I want to protect my ranger. We're getting some decent points. Let's move up there. Let's take the extra damage. Him. Yep. See the... Okay, we've got 2 last ones. Oh, he's got no melee. Okay. Back a little bit. The damage killed that off, didn't it? We might as well shoot. I think he's going to have longer range than me. Damage. Should be a kill. 4 or 5. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. No, this bug's got 3. We could maybe damage on the surface a little bit. I don't think the cognition points carry over, so it's just whack.
The structure ahead appears unstable. Topographical scan.
Structural void detected. Depth beyond scanning limits. Multiple fractures in surrounding material.
A ravine we must cross. Erosion or seismic activity has taken a toll on the tomb. Time is pitiless, even to the Necrons.
An area of the tomb ahead appears damaged by the shifting of surrounding rock over the millennia. Be warned, the passageway is split by a deep rift and the ceiling is prone to collapse. Direct. Cross the rift and accept the risk. Avoidant. Skirt around the deck. Yeah, let's be more cautious. Structural scan complete. Surrounding area stable.
Moreover, this was a storage area for samples of an alloy I do not recognize. The Necrons, in their ignorant slumber, grant us a gift. It would be illogical not to accept it.
Okay. Ooh, we got persistent damage on these units.
Another
I
gateway.
wasn't aware that was
This
be a
one
thing.
far more elaborate. Could our path have taken us not to the outside, but to an inner chamber? The Omnissiah commands that the knowledge beyond must be gained.
Distress signal detected. Ident data processing. Ident confirmation. Engine seer Diavos.
Evos lives, but barely, it seems. Give me his life signs.
Critical. Musculoskeletal damage. Blood loss. Augmetic cascade failure.
What little flesh remains of Devos has proven weak indeed.
Consciousness resuscitation chance calculating 31%. Engine seer Diavos' injuries are potentially mortal. Attempting to save him is the course of action most endorsed by the tenets of the Creed Mechanicus. However, the chances of his survival are low. The effort expended may not be rewarded. Yeah, we try and save him.
Shock his central nervous system. A full bioelectric reset may stabilize his augmentations.
Applying direct current stimulation. Advisory, stand back. Cardiopulmonary activity nil. Brain function nil.
His injuries were beyond remedy. Unfortunate. This death represents a significant deficit in resources.
Got a trait. Focused. Gain +1 maximum damage. Seems pretty good.
Enough delay. Open these doors. A not unexpected welcome.
Calculating combat protocols. Optimizing dismemberment pattern. Adrenaline production maximum. We're going to go up against the Nefer, whatever her face was, Nefershah. I don't think so. Yeah, I wasn't aware that the damage would be persistent, so we'll have to be a bit more cautious with things. I'm going to just bring in the same sort of loadout I had the last time. I'll go with an undamaged servitor. So have I got... Let's try and maintain range on these guys. So this, yeah, so we've got higher damage. We still only did 2. Okay. Go to the ranger. I want to get close to that guy. Just take cover. I'm actually going to boost his damage. Oh, that's better. Beep. So I don't think there's any reason to not do this. Could use it. What's he got? 4? Yeah, let's boost our damage. Chance of killing him. Down he goes. I'm saying he can move again. I'll leave him there, though. I think he's got a bit of cover there. He's not gone, is he? Meat shield, maybe. I'm surprised I can't get him. I can't really do anything. Okay. More bugs! Now, what does that exclamation mark mean? Does that mean he's going next? I think it does. No, it doesn't. So what is that? I'm not sure. Okay, well... just shoot him. A little bit. Hit him! I don't think he's... Oh, wow. I didn't know his range was that high. Damage on you. Can we do 4? Here we can. Bugs haven't gone yet, have they? It might be better to shoot them. That worked. We've got quite a few cognition points. Let's just be using these. Yeah, so let's move back. Oh, I thought that was going to do something. So, who's still on countdown? There's this guy, but I think he might just... I think this one possibly won't die. Right, it's up for damage as well. We've got a longer range than this guy, so we can get in a bit of a sniper battle if necessary. Nothing there to worry about, but this guy... Shoot you. Just gonna punch that pile of garbage. The Vanguard. Bring you behind this cover, I think, with the other guy coming around. We will shoot this pile of trash. Good push up. I think if we go first in the next round, might be able to do something about this guy. Ah! I'm getting more bugs. Alright. Yeah. Down he goes. How much are the bugs? I mean, is there... There might be some come out of here. Let's bring you up. I'm just going to come here, just in the off chance that there's some... Try to cross there. Oh, they came in quicker than I thought. Oh! I really want to tell you what. Can I don't have a melee attack. Just let him go, I think. But this time, let's machine this. Those guys forgot why. Yeah. Should get you out of the way. Yeah, a little bit difficult. I think as long as they end up on a tile that is grey, they don't use up that cognition thing. Kind of predicted. Don't die. Woo! There we go, should be it. Well, we're taking quite a lot of damage.
Sarcophagus chamber. The heart of the tomb. Random fate generation has led us here. The Omnissiah willed it.
Anticipation equals yes. The old Necrons, huh?
Nevershah's first glimpse of the invaders was of an individual who would prove to be an outlier in their number. Though Nevershah did not know it at the time, this Scatholma was from the human order of the Adeptus Mechanicus. It was learned in the ways of scientific theory and practice, albeit only by primitive human standards.
A strange and biological thing. Is this what has infested the galaxy in our absence? One would imagine evolution had produced something more robust.
So this is indeed a tomb, and you are the one interred. Evidently a Necron of some seniority. A rare specimen.
It understands us. Physically unimpressive, but advanced.
You shall discover just how advanced we can be, Xenos.
This primitive creature addresses me as if I were an outsider. Yet this is my domain. One that no intruder will be permitted to tread. Let alone a whelp from a species not fit to witness a Necron's majesty.
I am no tinkerer with ancient trinkets I do not understand. I have harvested technology from 100 Xenos races and delved into secrets even your once great civilization does not know.
We mastered the forces of this galaxy before
Trash
we
talk.
even stumbled blindly across your world's surface. What secrets can you know that are not trifles to the Necrons. It is only fitting they die with you.
I am. So it feels like we're going to be controlling the Necrons in this fight against Scaevola. Interesting. How is it going to play out? Okay. Well, I say at least her troops are all intact this time, unlike how I left them. We've got some different deployment zones here as well, so... These got Necron War... What is the little symbol at the bottom there? Gauss... No, that's the same. Ooh. Ah! I just want to see what the difference is. I don't see any difference. Just not sure what that little symbol at the bottom of their thingy is. Alright, well. Oh, do they come as a... No, they don't. I was going to say, do they come as a pair, but they don't. Oh, it's on there. One more. The flayed one over here. Okay. Okay, well, let's see how this goes then. So these guys... okay, so yeah, so they've got... Is that true for both? They're actually my sniper characters. These guys are shorter range, sort of guaranteed damage. Okay, who do we go first? Honestly, I'd kind of like for someone there to go first. What I might do, maybe I'll run my little flayed... Oh no, I wanted to do the flayed. Ah! Okay, well... Vanguard pretty nasty, actually. Another Vanguard there, so I might actually back up a square or two. I'll focus on that Vanguard, I think. They are quite nasty. The Servitors hit hard, but... they don't sort of put on the irradiation thing with the Vanguards.
Stand ready.
I mean, I could run in there and hit them hard, but I'm just kind of leaving myself open, I think. Scaevola hasn't gone yet. Is there I can't... Yeah, there's no one else I can move. I could get right in there and smack them about a bit, but I think I'd be leaving myself open to what they do. For now, we'll just move forward. We got some bugs.
Fascinating.
Maybe Scaevola did go. Miscalculation on that. Now they definitely have gone. I could
No more waiting.
Nefashar right now. There's a panel of these guys. Alright, let's be more sexual. This Necron warrior is gonna die. So if sort of use him to maybe take this guy out first. Yeah!
We kneel to none.
Stuff. Shots and serves. Okay, so I can probably snipe that. There we go.
We kneel to none.
Not particularly inspiring, but maybe I'll try and regroup a little bit in the center with this guy. Blade on's a bit of a distraction. I want this guy to... He's not moved. I want him to move before I do... Come in and do... And then if he does move, we'll get an opportunity attack.
No more waiting.
Maybe I'll be better off. Now we could get him up, but are we likely to lose any others? I mean, we might. I can use it again in 3 turns. Yeah, let's just get him up.
Arise and serve.
We got some reinforcements this time.
Cataloging data.
My bugs!
For the dynasty.
Yeah, I think I might just snipe the servitor. Rangers.
Dynasty.
I sniped this guy. Yeah, not really.
Millions of stellar cycles I have slept, yet still I tire of this nonsense.
I might retreat.
One more diversion from the path of knowledge.
Didn't get him. We got him. Wait! Wait! Oh. Shoot. Really going ham on my guys. I've got one more turn till I can bring that back. That was a pretty good hit.
No more waiting.
Bang. Then what about this? Very low health. Okay, we got reinforcements to bring in. Okay. Let's bring in a flayed one of my scarabs.
Seeking specimen.
Come on. We got this. We got this. No, no, no. Okay, I think we're okay. As long as I can take Skivola down.
We are outmatched.
Yeah, I think we're okay, because we had the resurrection.
Countermand self-preservation routines. Full principle defense protocols. Priority calculation.
Priority calculation, survival, better than acquisitions. Scanning, exfiltration route selected.
The leader of the invaders used its underlings to surround Nevershah while it fled her sarcophagus chamber. The Vargard swiftly dispatched these sacrificial minions, but not before the instigator of the intrusion had escaped her.
The architect of this outrage has fled. Moreover, this intrusion may not be isolated. There is no telling how many aliens are on Kivroth. I must go to my Pharaon. Sankotep must know.
Victory! I quite enjoyed playing both sides in that sort of prologue level. That was pretty cool.
From the moment I first witnessed the interlopers, they disgusted me. Eons we slumbered, waiting to reclaim our galaxy, only for it to become infested with vermin that proliferated in our absence. Now, we awaken to retake what is ours. Wretched amalgamations of meat and metal, shackled to ignorance by your faith. Do you truly believe you can stop us? We, who have shattered our very gods and enslaved them to our will. The stars were young when our empire was ascendant, and when the last of them die, we alone will remain. For we are immortal.
Loving the soundtrack as well. It's really atmospheric and pretty cool. Sort of gothic, almost gothic heavy metal. Not quite orchestral, don't it? Yeah, sort of baroque stuff. Select your... Okay. So let's think about this. I think it's interesting that we can now choose to go completely to one side or the other. Like, we've tried out kind of what the factions mechanics are, to some extent anyway. I mean, I think for a first playthrough, I think I have to go Adeptus Mechanicus, right? I mean, that's kind of why I'm here to play as the this faction. That's kind of the name of the game, right? But this was interesting. I definitely could see myself doing a Necrons campaign and kind of playing it from their aspect. I thought they were pretty cool to play as. But let's go Adeptus Mechanicus here. Do I have to? So.
Noble Magi of the Omnissiah, I have responded to your summons.
Magos Faustinius, we have called you to our world for your experience with the Xenos, known as Necrons. You have engaged these creatures before. Confirm.
Indeed. I fought the Necrons on Silver Tenebris, though the outcome was suboptimal. Historical records assert that the planet was destroyed, subjected to exterminatus. I determined exterminatus was the only way to ensure the Necron threat was truly eliminated. My calculations were extensive. I believe the Omnissiah's will was done.
No such option exists on Hecateus 4. Ours is a forge world, newly established, but one that must be defended at all costs. This forged city of Ex Veritas represents resources that Adeptus Mechanicus cannot lose. There will be no exterminatus here.
The spaceport menials report you have not arrived alone.
I am accompanied by a retinue. All specialists, all worthy of my trust. They were at my side on Silver Tenebris. There are few with their experience of facing the Necrons. You arrive as operations have already begun. Our campaign to dismantle the Necron formations and uncover their underground tombs is well underway.
It is the Omnissiah's will that Hecateus 4 become a monument to the priesthood of Mars. Not 1 square meter wasted. Skies dark with the smoke of our manufactoria. A forge world to equal any in the Imperium. Before this can come to pass, the Xenos must be eradicated.
Battle zone data analysis has demonstrated an element lacking in our strategic assets. The Skitarii cohorts are an unwieldy tool for engaging an enemy that remains opaque to our analysis. We find ourselves in need of a force that can move rapidly and at short notice.
Gathering data, eliminating key targets, supporting Skitarii operations, functioning beyond established battle lines.
You begin immediately. Mission parameters are already generated. An Archaeopter transport is waiting for you. Then I am at your disposal, Magi.
So I'm sure they're referring to events of the first game. Like I said early on, it's been quite a few years since I played it. Probably 3 or 4 years, if not slightly more. So I can't really remember the characters or the planet that they were on or anything like that. But from context, it sounds like they were referring to events of the first game there.
Brave news, Magi. The Necrons have awoken in far greater numbers than we suspected. The Skitarii could not halt their advance. The aliens' foul presence darkens the horizon. With malevolent purpose they march. It is my belief the Necrons are mustering for an assault on Ex Veritas. It is our principal forge city. Logic dictates the enemy would consider it a primary target.
Our predictive models concur. The defense of Ex Veritas shall become the principal strategy in our computations. Meanwhile, your strike force will be needed to act in haste, where other forces cannot. You will be assisted in this by the tech priest who discovered the first Necron presence on the planet. We understand you have previous interactions.
Give over.
We are separated from the events at Silver Tenebris by much time and space. Yet still our paths cross, Faustinius. The odds would seem incalculably long, yet perhaps this was inevitable.
Skevola, Your presence haunts us like the howling of forsaken machine spirits.
Lector Dogmatis Videx, it has been too long since last we spoke. What an unexpected joy.
Error. Sarcasm buffer overflow.
Tech Acquisitor, regardless of our disagreements about the fate of Silver Tenebris, I cannot fault your experience battling the Necrons. We will have need of it.
What we need is a leash on this xenophile crone.
My cohorts and I are at your service, Magi. Let the Omnissiah's will be done through us.
Welcome to the war map. Lets you track the progress of your campaign on the planet and direct your operations through various missions. Okay. Select a mission. Start next page. Sure. Requisition represents the resources fueling the Adeptus Mechanicus war effort on this world. It is generated passively during missions by your Forge cities, and later in the campaign your Forge temples, and can be spent to recruit units for a mission deployment. Spend it carefully. Committing too much requisition now may leave you with fewer options when the war demands more of you. Okay. So this is our requisition. So we've got 50. Used to recruit units before missions. And then at the end of the mission we'll do 41 more. Yeah, 41 more. We've got one Forge temple. Well, which is there. So this is our capital city. That's the mission. I think this is the mission we did. Available bunch of people down here. I can't click on those yet. Probably if I do the mission. But you know what? We're going to leave it there for this time. So I'm going to say thanks very much for watching this first episode of Mechanicus 2. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. I'm really enjoying it so far. Looking forward to diving into missions where I maybe have a bit more control over the direction we're taking and seeing what some of the meta progression looks like in terms of upgrading our units available. Yeah, hopefully we'll get into that next time. But if you've enjoyed this, if you could hit that like button, that'd be awesome. Please do leave a comment as well. Let me know what you think about this look at the sequel. Did you play the first game? Did you enjoy it? Is it something that you didn't play, but looking at this, you know, I think it's something you might enjoy? Let me know. I'm interested in your thoughts on this game, basically. And, you know, a big thank you, big shout out to all our channel members. We've got more of you than ever. And honestly, I'm just sort of massively humbled and appreciative of how many people have sort of signed on to be channel members. It's amazing. And if anyone else is interested in, you know, checking out channel memberships and gaining earlier access to my videos, that would be absolutely amazing as well. But thanks very much for now anyway. And I hope to see you all next time. Bye for now.